Retro Studios has been off the radar and hard at work at something for Switch. We're not quite sure what, but a new rumor suggests something so improbable, but also super intriguing. What's going on, everybody? It's Zach from Switch Force. Gabe is here, and the internet is in a flurry this morning with rumors of Star Fox Grand Prix for Nintendo Switch. Now, this originated from a Reddit user named Das Vergeben, who has some history with leaks and rumors, and he's been a little bit up and down. But he does say that Retro Studios is working on a spin-off based on an existing Nintendo IP that they haven't worked with before, Star Fox. It is actually a racing game, something like Diddy Kong Racing mixed with F-Zero essentially, but more like F-Zero gameplay. It will have an adventure mode of some kind, think Diddy Kong Racing, and there will be some boss fights in a hub world like it too. It is called Star Fox Grand Prix. Now, at first blush, I would have said this is hogwash. Not even Pigma would buy into this idea, but then we had some verification from other sources. Eurogamer's news editor Tom Phillips put up an article saying that, as improbable as Retro making a Star Fox Racing spin-off may sound, Eurogamer sources have heard similar. There was also a logo treatment posted over on 4chan. Nebelian was talking with Liam Robertson a couple days ago saying, oh, are you teasing the Star Fox Racing game that we're not supposed to know about? So there is a lot of different pieces involved in this rumor, and I don't know if it's real or not. Obviously, you have to take it with a grain of salt. We're less than 30 days away from the presentation. But Gabe, how would you feel if Retro was working on Star Fox Grand Prix?
If that's what they're working on, I have to imagine that this isn't like their mainline project. We've heard that they're working on multiple things, right? So then my hope would be that they're working on something else as well. Because they do like story and like world building very well. At least with Metroid, right? Donkey Kong is a platformer, so to varying degrees. I don't know how I feel about a Star Fox Racing game necessarily. Of course, I would withhold judgment until I, at the very least, see the game. Hopefully, play the game if it's at E3. So, I'm not gonna, try to just completely toss it aside quite yet. But in my dream world, a Star Fox Racing game is not what I want Retro working on.
Yeah, and again, it is sort of one of those games that you're like, what? But multiple people have pointed out that we felt the same way when we heard Mario plus Rabbids last year. And then, lo and behold, that not only was real, but it was one of the really good games on Switch, and still is one of the really good games on Switch. So it fits in the sense that we have heard Diddy Kong Racing talk for years, and that was a pretty fun game. Now, Star Fox would be a great fit because they do explore vehicles on land and in space, and so it would kind of match up with that. To me, the exciting part here is if it brings back more of an F-Zero style gameplay. That, I think, is very appealing. And if they brought in an interesting cast of characters, an open world, a hub world, bosses. Gabe, you mentioned that a while back we saw that Retro was hiring for some world building and design, and so that does kind of line up with this idea.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't directly contradict it in any way. It's tough because of the Eurogamer thing, like that they've like heard similar. It doesn't necessarily mean it's true. So sure. I do want to throw that out as a possibility that, hey, like this might not even be true. We will, of course, see. So before we get upset at it, we should probably wait these 30 days, see what the presentation brings us. But at the end of the day, Retro makes quality games, right? So they have a proven track record. I believe that if this is real, if a Star Fox Racing game is coming from them, it's at least going to be a very fun one.
Yeah. I think that can be a safe bet, and they're saying this is targeting a 2019 summer launch, so this isn't something that will be influencing or affecting the 2018 calendar. At that point, does this get shown at E3? Because we've heard that they're focusing in 2018. I don't know. There's a lot up in the air about that. But let us know your take on how you would feel about Star Fox Grand Prix being a big Switch title and being what Retro Studios is focusing on. I liked Diddy Kong Racing back in the day. I've always wanted a Diddy Kong Racing too. I thought that would be super fun. But if they can sort of whip up a similar magic and more of an F-Zero fast-paced style, this could be the complement to Mario Kart that I have been waiting for. So let me know how you feel. Make sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all the latest and greatest from the Switch, and maybe eventually Star Fox Grand Prix will definitely have you covered as more news or non-news is revealed. Follow us on Twitter and Discord for up-to-the-minute information. And until next time, everybody, I hope that Crystal is playable. Thanks so much for watching. For myself and Gabe, Switch Force, out.